welcome back to another episode of the Talk of the Ring show. You have just me today, and it's fine because we got some amazing guests on tonight. We got a co-host, a co-guest. Let's see. We got my dad filling
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
You know, I'm a little nervous, but it's fine. Whenever I do it myself, it's a little nerve-wracking. But we got two upcoming stars. We have Bryce Redis and Yuri Nagi.
It's pronounced Bryce. It's Bryce Redis.
I knew you were gonna do it.
No, it's Bryce Redis. What's up, gentlemen?
Señorita.
So how are you guys tonight?
We're doing good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Just got done training a little bit, a little blown up, ready to talk about some wrestling.
You know, it's gonna be a great episode. Love the backdrop. You know, you're rocking.
Let's go. Battle Pro Wrestling in the building live, and you right there. Let's go. Dedication. That's what I'm talking about.
We have to make sure we prove we are from the battlefield.
Yeah, live from the battlefield stage. Here we are.
That's what's up.
It works, you know. So usually we jump right in with who or what got you into wrestling.
So for me, I started with loving Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. Their Halloween Havoc was what brought me in.
That was actually a great match too.
Definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
Wait, and if I'm not mistaken, that was WCW back then.
Yes, back then it was WCW.
Yes, he was rocking the all purple, and he was Eddie. Yeah, I remember that match. Yeah, it was crazy.
One of the best.
And you, Mr. Redis?
Oh man, so I've always kind of knew about pro wrestling. My uncle trained under my current trainer's father, Alpha Senior. He was one of his original students in Allentown. And I saw his graduation certificate on the wall as a kid, and I was like, yeah. So it just feels right to be training with the Hanawai family. And the opportunity we have at Battlefield is next to none, man. We're a family here, you know?
No, yeah, definitely. And you've both been working really hard for it. You know, you both just like debuted, I guess you can say, like at the student shows. So how was that for you guys?
Definitely something different. We were never thinking that we would become a tag team. We thought we would be our own solo guys and one day go against each other.
You know, I guess, who knows? Maybe one day you will go against each other.
Yeah, you know, as a friendly battle, maybe you can, see who's better than the other one, even though I think you both think that each other are equal. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Absolutely. The team for Yuri and Bryce is the future is bright, you know? We aligned forces. Next month, we're going on a tag team match, April 16th. We're taking on the Brothers Gray, and it's going to be fun. You know, it's going to be really fun. Be there. It's going to be a great show.
You know, maybe we will, maybe we won't. I guess you shall see. But, you know, even if we're not, you guys still go out and support these two upcoming stars because why not? And they're getting trained amazingly. And on the topic of training, you train at Battlefield Pro Wrestling. Who there trains you?
Alpha Junior.
Is he like
Samoans? Let's go.
And since he's Samoan, is he like tough with it, or he's like he is calm with it and goes as?
Oh yeah, he's tough. He expects the best out of us, and he brings out the best in us. You know, he sees potential in all of us, and he'll work you until he sees what he wants. You know, definitely. I'm thankful for the opportunity here. You know, like I said, we're a family.
Yeah, it definitely does pay off. Hard work pays off.
You want to ask a question?
No, go ahead. Go on.
Okay, whatever. So what would you guys say is the hardest part about wrestling?
Definitely just putting the first step in. After that, it's one step out of the other. As you reach a hard point in your life in wrestling, but after you pass it, you will go forward and you will definitely see your dream come true.
I think you got to have a good support team, a good family. You know, I'm very blessed with that. I'm surrounded by good people, good friends that all want to come out and see me do my thing. My girlfriend, she's the best. You know, she's always been there for me. And I guess just finding that balance. You know, you'll have to change up your weightlifting a little bit if you're a pro wrestler. You can't go slamming those weights. You got to be a little more smarter in the gym.
Definitely.
Get ready to commit your life to it. You know, it's beautiful. It's so rewarding, and I'm thankful. so thankful to be a part of it at such a young age, you know.
No, yeah, definitely. Because since you're so young, you got so much time ahead of you. You got so much time to accomplish many of your goals. So there you go. I'm proud of both of you because I've seen you guys at the shows. You guys have been working really hard for this. So I know you guys, me and Sabrina always say that there's these stars that we know that they're gonna go to like WWE or AEW someday. And both of you, I think, got that potential and you're gonna be at those shows one day. And I can't wait, and everyone can't wait to see where you go with it. So yeah, of course. So we got Nolan's mom in the chat saying, "Love the hat, B."
Always, I gotta show my support to Mr. Nolan Pierce right here. I told you I wear it to work. I don't care.
Definitely, next time when Nolan's around, I want one.
Exactly.
Oh, he has different colors. It's official. Even the teddy bears. I'm like, I'm too grown for a teddy bear, but hey,
they're adorable.
If I had a teddy bear, I'll have it right here, right next to me.
Yeah.
I know the everybody does those.
No,
I do have a question. All right, so Nagi, you said that your favorite wrestler is Rey Mysterio, correct?
See.
All right, Bryce, how about you? Who is yours?
Oh man.
And why?
So I think I'm just gonna say CM Punk and Jeff Hardy. They just resonate with me, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff Hardy's my dude. Let's go. That's my dude always.
If you ask me tomorrow, I might have a different answer, but I think CM Punk is that constant.
Straight
he was a revolutionary,
yeah.
He's awesome, And obviously Eddie Guerrero's there, Macho Man,
brother.
FTR.
Let's go. It's taking it back right there.
Yeah, FTR is great, man, and taking all those the inspiration from all those guys and incorporating it into the ring is something cool,
No,
That's awesome.
So Nolan's mom goes and says, "Done. We'll get you one next time." There you go.
Awesome.
If she has a question, she goes, "Dream match, one-on-one and tag with any indie wrestlers."
Great question, mama. I mean, sister, because you're my sister from another mister. Okay, so let's go.
For me, I've been watching independent wrestling almost 6 or 7 years. I've been loving South Philly Finest, and they will be one of the best matches to go against.
And I hope you two would go again. Like, I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. Everyone knows that, but those two, they just grind my gears. So I hope you two get in the ring with them and beat the shit out of them. And I don't care. I'll be like, if I see that match, I'm skipping work. It's fine. I'll be there. I'll be cheering you on. I'll be like, you better, if you guys lose, I will be like, that's it. I am done watching wrestling. So you guys are putting a lot on your shoulders. If you get that match, you better freaking win.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say singles match. My dream opponent is hands down Ace Austin. Watched that guy wrestle in my hometown in Berwick, and just starting off as a kid and seeing what he's become now, it's opened my eyes that this is possible, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's a threat. Yeah, Ace Austin.
We are bound to mix it together someday. Me and Ace Austin. It'll happen.
The best part is he's around this area too. He came from Pennsylvania, and now look what he did.
And he trained at the Wild Samoans, so it's like time's ticking. He'll be here.
He came from C4, from Allentown. I remember that.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, so my question to you guys are, in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself at?
So you go first in this one, buddy.
I just want to see the world, man. I want to wrestle all over the world. I want to meet people, meet fans. 5 years, hopefully we're in a place that BPW has grown and we're still here. BPW is my home. They open their arms to me and I'm loyal. I would love to stay with BPW as long as I can. And so in 5 years, we'll see where BPW is, but I plan on being here right along with BPW in 5 years.
A great answer. And Mr. Nagi, how about you, brother man?
Well, for me, in 5 to 10 years, hopefully I grow my wings a little bit more and flourish. Start traveling the world and see what it has to show. But don't get me wrong, I will forever and always be a battlefield wrestler.
Dedication. Loyalty.
Anytime I hear Alpha message or call me, whatever I have will come straight here for him.
No, yeah, 100%, because that's your home and that's where he's teaching you, and that's where you started as a baby there, and now you're growing your wings, and you at one point you might not just be at Battlefield, you may be wrestling for PPW or many different other shows, but if Battlefield calls home, you're gonna go, and that's good. So we have Salem Gray in the chat. He goes here to research our opposites. But the correct
we'll be here.
Answer was the Brothers Gray. See you soon.
Oh, they coming to check out their competition.
I'm looking forward to it. I've watched a lot of their stuff. I've looked them up. I've looked into them, and they're shysters. They're dirty. They'll do whatever it takes to win. But we went to hell and back together, man. There's nothing that you can do to us that we haven't seen before. And yeah, your brother's your blood, but.
Like you once said,
sometimes blood,
but we're best friends, so our bond is a lot better.
I agree with you. Sometimes blood isn't everything to you. Blood sometimes will stab you in the back. So I definitely do agree with you on that. It depends on the connection you have with your partner and see how far you will go to protect each other. So I definitely do agree with that. So this match right here sounds like it's going to be a banger. Like I gotta see this match. I really do. And they're coming in checking up on you. They want to see their all right. I like it.
So since you guys debuted, I think you both look like baby faces, but are you baby faces or are you heels?
Look at this man. Doesn't he already look like a baby himself?
Yeah.
I am a baby. I'm 19. I'm a kid, I am the baby face, I guess.
This mask shows my pretty, but I'm definitely a baby face too.
There you go. Yeah, I think Bryce, you're more on the baby face side. Although you're a Nagi, you kind of look like you said, you're a baby face, but you kind of look like a heel. So do you think there will be a point that you maybe backstab Bryce? Maybe a good storyline?
Like Eddie versus Ray stabbed him in the back, like father and son, and Dominic and Ray.
Well, we never know what could happen. So
you never would say that.
Now I see him very good as a partner. But
wow. No, go ahead, man.
Like I said, he's a best friend, and I will never betray him.
Unless you have to.
I don't know.
You're Nagi. You got some explaining to do there, buddy.
I'll never turn on him. Nothing like that. We're a team for now. We're rolling with it. There's not gonna be no backstabbing, nothing like that. We're gonna pick up some wins together, man. Just have some fun.
We already had fun in our last match we had together.
Yeah, just don't piss me off. Hey, you never know. Just kidding. Never.
Yeah. So we have Sam in the chat. She says hello.
Hi, Sam.
Oh.
Then Nolan's mom goes and says, you guys have such a bright future. You both have that balance of talent, respect, loyalty, and can't wait to see you guys crushing it in the industry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And then Salem Gray goes and says, time to test the strength of that bond. Amen. It's what I'm trying to write.
It is, man.
It definitely is.
We kind of came in at the same time. I was at a different school before I came to BPW. Mm-hmm. But we came here at the same time, and we've been tight since, We trained together, working at the shows together. Our bond is special, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's a bond that's probably unbreakable. Maybe, who knows, at one point it meant. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm pushing it, but, there has to be a heel, there has to be a face, because...
Yeah, why are you pushing it? We're friends. We're good guys, man. There's nothing.
Honestly,
yeah.
The bad guy's already in your chat.
Yeah, they're the bad guys. Those are the ones to watch out for. Those Gray brothers, they're shysters. Shysters. They wear those creepy masks and no, they don't stand a chance. They got the look. I get intimidating, maybe, but
a little bit.
We're good. I'm looking forward.
Y'all are gonna do great.
Honestly, I think if one of you get pushed over the edge when it comes to any tag team that you face, the other one will back each other up with a steel chair, a kendo stick, a cement block, anything. So I see you as baby faces, but once you turn and you've been pushed to your limit, it's no holds barred.
No holds barred, man.
No holds barred.
I like that. I definitely do like that. So if you got called up to one of the big time shows, and I'm gonna add a few in there: New Japan Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, AEW, WWE, which one will you choose and why?
Well, for me, I'll pick New Japan. I am a big Japanese lover. I could be from Puerto Rico, but my mindset is in Japan already.
All right.
Ring of Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, ROH, but ROH is now a part of AEW because they bought them out.
Yeah, either or. I try to watch all types of wrestling. You know, try to watch all the weekly shows. If I'm not watching the whole shows, I'm watching highlights. You know, and I love it all. But I think my heart, I love technical wrestling. I love wrestling. And Ring of Honor just delivers some of the best, man. You know, and that's where I want to be. That's where I want to learn someday. You know, maybe.
All right. So by you saying that, Bryce, I could see you going up against the American Dragon himself, and he's a technical wrestler. That'd be crazy.
Man, I met that. Bryan Danielson was the first wrestler that I met. My gosh, he's up there with one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
The list is endless of my favorites, man. But that's definitely a off the wall dream match. Bryan Danielson, I'll say.
That'll be definitely a match I'll be watching if you're there.
Yeah.
And of course you're Nagi. I can see you going up against Pentagon.
That's one of my dream matches one day.
That'd be crazy, you know, with the high flying moves, everything going on. Mask versus mask, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. My mask is big based off his. He's one of my idols of this century.
So then maybe with you facing him, it probably could be passing on the torch, like with Bryce and Bryan Danielson passing the torch to the up and coming stars to take over and show that they have the heart for it.
Definitely.
I guess y'all gotta go follow them on social media and see their journey, because why not?
Exactly.
So you both said, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go on.
So you both said like your dream matches, like you just said. Is there ever like do you have a dream venue that you wish to wrestle in one day? Other than Battlefield?
Maybe the Armory that I watched wrestling at when I was a kid, just for nostalgic reasons. Because obviously everyone wants to wrestle at the Tokyo Dome, ECW Arena, whatever. Everyone wants to do it, but I'm gonna give out there a weird answer. The old Salvation Army I used to watch wrestling in.
All right.
That's an interesting one. I'm around the same boat. It will be where I first ever watched wrestling that got me to love it, and that was in Allentown in the PPL Center.
Ooh, all right.
When WWE went live and they went there, that's where I started loving wrestling.
There you go.
Now I must say this: with Battle Pro Wrestling, the venue that you have now is nice. I love it. The scenery, the background, even the fireworks in the background is awesome. Now I do see BPW getting up there and out and being better than Ring of Honor when it comes to everything. Crowds. I see it because on the way it's going, and they just want to push everybody to be better. If you already have some of that material there, especially with all the backup people that puts it together, whether if it's the camera crew, the person that's taking the pictures, the referee, the wrestlers, the people who put the seats together, the rings together, the fireworks, the banners, everything, it's official, it's beautiful. And you know why? It fits perfectly fine. Now, the only thing I want to see, which I know it will happen one day, BPW will grow and be bigger, and you will go to bigger venues. Like they will start traveling around to New York, to California, to Florida, going and traveling. You know, Pennsylvania will always be home to it, always, because they will always come back home, always. But they will venue out. And that, whoo! And the Samoans offer? Let's go! Let's go! Down since day one-ish. Hey, let's go now. But
You got it
nonetheless,
wrong, but I guess it works.
yeah, I know. Hey,
Whatever.
they're cousins, okay? So no, but
Yes, it works.
besides all of that, I do see the company growing and going to other venues and being bigger. I see that with other companies as well, but I do see it with BPW that have the talent. They have the magic. They have the storytelling where they follow the storyline and they pick it up and it keeps going, which makes people more interested in. Oh shit! I gotta watch this. Yo, what just happened? Who just got choked? Who just came out of nowhere? But it's awesome. It's awesome. Straight up.
Oh, yeah. So Sam goes and says you both can beat them, as in the Brothers Gray.
Yes.
That's right, Sam.
Salem Gray goes and says, this team is the definition of limitless potential. Their heart and soul of everywhere and anywhere they go. Continue pushing forward and the world will have you on their radar.
Positive words. That's what's up.
There you go.
Absolutely. I've said it once and I'll say it again. We are definitely the heart and soul of BPW. And it's not just us. Like you said, it's the camera crew, it's the commentators, it's the fans, it's every kid in the back. And I can tell you there's everyone back there is working so hard, trying to make this on the level of Ring of Honor and Impact. We all see it, we all want it. And in our minds, when we get there, we're going to want to get bigger,
Yeah.
It's limitless. It really is.
Facts. Like you can hear Harley and me every time we go there. We're the loudest ones there, screaming like, "Yeah, let's go!" Or starting chants. You hear me barking. Oh, 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 oh. Who the hell is that barking? Me, I don't give a damn. You gotta have fun with it.
No, definitely. When we're in the back watching and setting up, we could definitely hear you too, and we're really grateful for you guys because you definitely raise everyone up while you're out there. It's not us. It's not only us. It's
With
also
the
the fans.
With the podcast, with how much you guys yell and scream and care about us, man.
We love y'all. We definitely love y'all. And even though we got some loud voices, sooner or later we gonna need some microphones. Like we're gonna be louder than that. Shit, okay.
I mean, even without microphones, I think I'm awfully loud, but it's fine.
Maybe we'll leave a microphone with you guys next show. See what happens. We might get in trouble.
You're right. Kicked out. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys said
I think we will get fired, not them.
Yeah, we'll get fired.
So you guys say you train at Battlefield. We completely avoided this. How long have you been training before you actually had that first match?
Oh man, I started late June, and I had my first match almost 2 months ago. On the Battlefield main roster.
So I started training in June at the Wrestle Factory in Philadelphia.
All right.
Just too far, and I had been coming to the BPW shows just to check them out, and signed up with BPW in August, and never looked back since.
There you go. So since you both are, I'm going to consider you babies in the industry. Since you're still babies, do you think there's going to be a time, like age-wise, that you're like, okay, I'm done? Or is it going to be more of like a mindset or injury kind of thing?
For me, it's until my body doesn't let me anymore.
There you go.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell with injuries. Every time we step in there, it could get taken away. If you watch AEW, look at Adam Cole, he was out for how long with concussion, so you never know. In my heart, I plan to do it until I can't no more, but I'm thankful every time I get to step in the ring. It's a blessing,
Definitely, yeah. So Nolan's mom said, has there been a moment yet that you experienced that has made you feel like, wow, this is my life now and this is amazing?
Well, every day I come here. Man, every day I come here. There's so many moments like that. Whether it's meeting people, learning pro wrestling, anything involved with wrestling. We get to come here 2 days a week for a couple hours and just forget the outside world because it can suck. Real life can suck, and we get to come here and forget about it and have fun and wrestle. And BPW gives us the opportunity to do that.
No, yeah, definitely. So, since you both are brand new, do you have plans on getting merch?
Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. We were talking about getting someone to design a shirt, design for us to make a shirt.
Yeah. There you go, you guys. Guess we got to
Merch
stay
coming soon. Merch coming soon.
tuned. There you go.
By next year, we'll have 20 designs on pro wrestling tees or something.
Can you
Let's not
imagine?
talk about Philly. Let's not
Yeah,
house them.
right.
They have like
Those boys have shirts.
Oh wow.
I have a lot of them. Don't remind me.
No. So this is a question me and Sabrina would always ask. Brandon, since you are our co-host today, who can you see in the industry, in the smaller industry, who can you see facing Bryce and Nagi?
As a tag team or as singles?
Either or both.
All right. So as a tag team, I want to see you face. Man, what's their name? Right now they wrestle in Hogs, and they used to be at BPW.
I don't know their tag name, but it's Midas Black and Jay Lion.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes,
That'll be a good one.
definitely will. Now in singles, Bryce, I want to see you go up against my dude, my homeboy, my New Yorker, the Rembrandt.
Code Red. Oh my gosh, man! I'll tell you what. We train together. Whenever we train, it's fun. We got chemistry. We work great together, and we will definitely have a singles match someday. That is clock is ticking for that one.
Facts. And then you're a Nagi. With your type of style wrestling and you in a singles match, I want to see you go up against Tim Theory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Everybody get
hey.
He's a great person. When he does that, it makes me like cringe, and I'm like, I can't even.
Tim's my brother, man.
Harley,
Yeah, definitely.
you have to realize. Hey.
That's it. I know. No, just no. No. It suits him. He can do it. It's just a no for me.
Tim's a great dude. He's one of like the first people when I came here that really like took me under his wing and like cared about me, you know. Tim's a good guy.
He is definitely a good guy. He's
Ever since I
the
first
reason
seen him.
where I learned to be a high flyer.
Oh yeah.
He taught me a lot of my spots.
Yeah, like ever since I first seen Tim Theory, from then to now, he's came up a lot. You know, when it comes to his wrestling, his intro, how he handles himself.
Guy never.
He keeps evolving.
Yeah, he definitely is evolving. You know, so the sky is the limit. But what about you, Harley? What do you see them two facing as a tag team and as individuals? And I already know one that you might say.
Well, I already said I would love to see them kick SPF's ass because
What's the
I don't know.
I just, that's a story for another time, not on here. But other than them, I think I would love to see you guys go against Primal Fear.
Oh, okay. We got to get them boys in BPW.
Exactly. And you got to, there's 3 of them. There's 2 of you. I'm sure you could find one more person. Or you two, I'm sure you can handle the 3 of them.
No. Better yet, you know who could be on your team that's in your school as well?
Nolan Pierce.
Yo, Nolan
has that energy, and when he's in the ring, I'm like, dude, you scare me. Like, I'm older than him, but he has that fire, he has that funk. Nolan Pierce, just Primal Fear versus you two and Nolan Pierce, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Y'all will win, but they should have a triple champion. Y'all will have those belts.
Trios,
definitely.
That'll be the first I hear that.
Yeah,
that'd
be cool.
I mean, Sam goes and says that would be a good match.
Better yet, I want to see you in the match against Sam. Harley and Sam, fight it out. I'm playing.
Yeah,
I'm playing.
there we go. That's my dream match.
There you go.
I think I need some training before I just hop into a match.
True.
Yeah, you gotta take a couple bumps from the ropes.
Yeah, and make sure when you take a bump, you tuck your chin in so you don't whiplash your head.
I just got to point out the comment that Nolan's mom, she's basically my second mom. I love this. I love this for her. She goes and says, Nagi versus beautiful Buddy Thomas. And I wasn't even going to bring him up today. But, she did. And I guess maybe you should go against him. And then Bryce versus, there you go.
Who?
I think,
What does it say?
There.
Bryce against who?
Versus
Diani, I think the name is pronounced. Dion or Diani. I'm not sure.
Diobando?
Maybe. That's what I was going to switch it up and say. Me personally, what I was going to say is Nagi, I think you would go great against Facade. You're still up and coming, but I'm sure he will teach you a lesson and you will take that and be like, okay, I'm going to use this in my process of wrestling.
That's right. Him against Facade and Bryce against Bro Keller.
And that's what that's another
Bro Keller.
Yeah. Bro Keller. There you go.
But don't forget though, there's one wrestler who's up and coming, who's doing this thing right now, and it's Showtime.
Bro, that's
Showtime.
Oh my God, yeah. Whoo, that guy brings the heat, the energy in this building when that man makes his entrance.
Yeah, and
100%.
his moves are crazy,
Killer.
especially his counter moves. How do you slide on one knee to avoid a move? I'm like, dude, teach me that so I won't go face first in my face. Like, goddamn. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Okay. Yo, y'all all got great skills. Everybody has their own type of skills that makes them stand out. So I know for a fact you two will have that same exact skill as well, or probably even better. Everything just takes time.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I mean, there's another tag team we cannot leave out, but that's Primetime Heat. We got our boy, Bando Dio, and we got Trey Heat. They are up and coming just like you two.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a great match, maybe for Battlefield.
Primetime Heat, 2 months in a row, beat SPF. Let's go.
I'm not trying to brag, but that was the best matches of my night. Just saying.
It was a great show, though. Don't get me wrong.
And you could tell even though during the heat of action, they're still having fun, man. They're still loose, having fun, having a good time, SPF and Primetime Heat. Both of them. Bring it. Let's go.
Better yet, one more dream match for you, Bryce. You against Casey Navarro.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I have to learn a few more tricks before I step in the ring with him. I'm not ready for that yet, but maybe someday the time will come. And man, he's another one, He's so good. We just got him at BPW, and it's so different seeing him live than looking at his
That was a great match too, between him and Dark STG. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I could definitely see you go against Casey.
I'd beat him. I'd beat him with a roll up,
I mean,
No, he'd probably see that coming. As I said, I got to learn a few more tricks before I step in the ring with him.
No, yeah, definitely. So, on the topic of your guys' names, Bryce, I think your name in wrestling and in real life is Bryce, but you're a Nagi. How did you come up with your wrestling name?
So, in Japanese, Yuri Nagi means ocean lily. So, I'm a very calm person until I get to the ring. And that's when, like a normal ocean, where the tsunami will come in and he will change. So I took the idea of this calm individual and made him become Yuri Nagi.
There you go.
Chill guy.
No, yeah, definitely. Because outside of not outside of wrestling, but when you're not in wrestling and you're just being a fan yourself, you're really a quiet person. But once you get in that ring, it's a whole different person. You are loud. You are fierce. You're like, I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to kick ass.
Definitely.
There you go.
So better yet,
outside is very quiet, but the second I go in, times 100.
There you go.
That's a great one. So better yet, the next question that I have for both of you is, what do you do before you come out towards the ring? What do you do to get you started? Do you smack yourself? Do you pour water on your head? What do you do to get yourself ready?
Honestly, I put my AirPods in. I listen to some music, motivational music, and do some push-ups to get me into the mood to be like, I could do this, I could do this. And not only that, I know I have my partner right here that will get me into place if he notices I'm getting distracted.
There you go.
That's a great one. And Bryce?
Well, so far, my pre-match ritual is panic attack, down a monster, couple bottles of water, you know. No, but it's really show days can kind of be a blur, especially when you're out in the ring. You know, you try to think back at it, it's just like, I don't remember it.
I just done it.
Yeah, we just did it, you know. And we watch it back, watch our matches back, you know, it's,
Yeah.
just like, oh, I don't remember that.
No, yeah. So me and Sabrina always say on here how we could be like, people can be self-critics. Like we are self-critics about watching back our podcast and be like, we could have done this better or we could have said this differently. Are you guys like that? Like you just said, watching back your matches, are you like, I could have done that better or I'm mad at myself for that?
Definitely for me, I have a couple moments that I look at my videos and be like, I could have done this, I could have done that to get myself the one up on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, I messed up.
I'm definitely a big critic on myself, definitely hard on myself. But I kind of like to reach out to other wrestlers, send them my stuff, and have them critique it. Guys who are going to be honest, tell me what they like, tell me what they don't like. Because you can never really be 100% honest with yourself when watching stuff back. You might be like, yeah, that looks cool, but from the fans' perspective, or this might work here, that might not work there, but definitely my biggest critic.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say it could be hard, like on yourself. Like when me and Sabrina did our first show at UCW, we were definitely hard on ourselves because it was our first show, and we were like, you know, we could have done this differently. And Bryce, you were there, so we were like, man, this guy over there is gonna think we're terrible at this. But you were like, you girls are doing it, you're killing it, you're doing fine. So like we can get in over our head, but at the same time, it's like nobody's really gonna notice when you fuck up.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Just like Bryce gave you advice, so did Kelly. Kelly was there as well too. Kelly is the person who takes the photos for a bunch of the indies. Yes, she is. And she was telling her, she said, "Hey, you got this. You're doing a great job. Don't worry about it. You can do this." Now, to go back on what Yuri Nagi just said 2 minutes ago, before he comes out to the curtain, he tells himself, "You got this. You can do this." This means everybody out there who's watching, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you can do it. Because you know what? You can do it. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you can't go nowhere. If you believe in yourself, tell yourself that you can do it, anything is possible. The world is yours. You could grab it by your hands and turn it into this ritual, this goal that, you know what, helps you grow. And then once you grow, you have other people grow. And then you know what? That just makes the world go round. Straight up. So strong words.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, like Nolan's mom brought it up and I brought it up. Have you guys ever heard of beautiful Buddy Thomas other than on the podcast?
I haven't seen any of his matches, but I did see him on the podcast. So like it's impossible to watch every type of wrestling and see everybody's matches. It's so impossible. Where does he wrestle out of?
I think he's more in like the New York area. The only reason I'm asking is because he's also in a tag team with Playboy Polly, and who knows, maybe one day they can make their way now. They got some weird names. I mean, you guys love your names, but then we got beautiful Buddy Thomas and Playboy Polly.
He's not beautiful.
Weird names, but I guess it works. And if they make their way down to Pennsylvania, I think you guys got to teach him a lesson because they say Pennsylvania's trashy. Us Pennsylvanians are terrible. So I think y'all, if they make their way back down, y'all need to teach him a lesson.
Who did you ever beat?
Right? When they wrestled at UCW, they lost.
Oh, so I've seen them wrestle before since I was there at that show.
Exactly.
The name didn't ring a bell. I'm sure if I saw the face.
They would wear pink camouflage.
Pink camouflage?
Yep. Pink
Nope.
camo pants.
Better yet, Alpha, if you see this, please sign Beautiful Buddy Thomas and Playboy, whatever the fuck his name is, to BPW so that Bryce and Nagi can kick their fucking ass.
Bro,
Show
I
them
swear,
how beautiful they are. They suck.
I swear to God, I will like die if I
Love
see
you,
that
though.
match. I'll be like, I'll walk in that building and see that match and be like, that's it. I'm out of here. But if any kids, like we have Gavin and so many different younger audiences coming to these wrestling shows, if they were to come up to you guys and be like, hey, I want to do what you're doing one day, what advice can you give them?
It's all about sacrifice. I was working at a really good job last summer. I was making like $25 an hour right after high school, but it's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I said, no, I'm gonna wrestle. And yeah, I think it was the best decision I ever made. You know, I'm working a part-time job, not nearly as much money, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. You know, it's a struggle, but you gotta push through.
It's commitment.
It's commitment, yeah. Just push through. Find a school close to you. Do it. Just take the leap of faith, man. It will pay off. If you fight for your dreams will fight for you too.
Facts.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely agree with that. And it's just believe in yourself. It's the best support you could have. Because when you believe in yourself, you know you could do it. And you could be more as like, I could do it. You could be yourself, your own motivation.
No, yeah, definitely.
Positive words, yes.
And if you're in the Pennsylvania area, you can go train at Battlefield Pro Wrestling with them, with many others. So it kind of works out.
Maybe.
And you know,
That's what is it like? We have a long waiting list, I think.
no, one day. Potentially.
Yeah.
Especially to the viewers who are out there. If you want to see who they are, their links are in the bottom of the links are right there at the bottom. Just click on it. You go to each one's profile. You can see what they bring to the table, what they're all about. If you want to get to know them more, watch their wrestling tapes. Watch how they interact in the ring with anybody that they have fun with. You know, show them love. You know, and they will show you love right back.
There you go. And if people would want to find you on social media, where can they find both of you?
Facebook, Bryce Friedis. Instagram, Bryce Friedis.
There you go. And you're Nagi?
Same thing. Facebook, Yuri Nagi. I'm going to be the first one to invite Yuri.
Facebook, Bryce Friedis.
And Instagram. Second you invite Yuri Nagi, I should be the first one.
There you go. And for upcoming shows, the only shows you are currently working are Battlefield Pro Wrestling shows, right?
Yes.
For now.
There you go.
We're
So
hoping to spread our wings here soon, but BPW is our home for now. I want to wrestle all over the world, and I'm sure I know this guy does. We'll get there, but baby steps.
The baby step.
Definitely.
And always, this will be our home.
You will be seeing us pop up in other places here soon, though, I think. Doors are starting to open a little bit.
Definitely, yeah. So thank you both so much for coming on. I know you were top list on mine. I'm like, I just wanted to get you guys on, but I had to wait until you guys debuted. So thank you so much for coming on. I know Sabrina, if she was here, she'd be like, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Brandon, for filling in for Sabrina today. I could have done it myself, but having a little support and a little help is very helpful. So thank you all. And we will be back on Wednesday with not one, but 2 different episodes. And make sure you're giving them a follow. Make sure you're following us. Make sure you're subscribing so you do not miss an episode. Bye.